Today, we're diving deep into one of the hottest sectors in all of crypto, real-world assets or RWAs. This is where the world of decentralized finance meets traditional finance, tokenizing everything from stocks and bonds to real estate. The potential market size here is absolutely massive. We're talking trillions of dollars. And at the forefront of this revolution are two major players: Mantra with its token Ohm and Ondo Finance with its token Ondo. Both projects are making huge waves, but they have very different approaches. The big question on everyone's mind is, which one of these RWA giants is better positioned to dominate by 2026? In this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know. We'll compare their technology, their ecosystems, their tokenomics, and their long-term vision to help you understand which project might have the upper hand. This is a big one, so make sure you stick around. Let's start with Ondo Finance. When you think of Ondo, think of institutional grade, use-focused, and highly compliant. Their primary focus is on bringing traditional financial products, specifically U.S. Treasuries, onto the blockchain. Their flagship product is OUSG, which is a tokenized representation of a short-term use Treasury bond ETF. This is a game changer because it allows crypto-native investors and DAOs to access the stability and yield of U.S. government debt without ever leaving the crypto ecosystem. Ondo's strategy is very clear. Target high-net-worth individuals, institutions, and crypto treasuries. They prioritize security and regulatory compliance above everything else. This safety-first approach has attracted major partnerships with giants like BlackRock and Morgan Stanley. When you have names like that involved, it adds a huge layer of legitimacy. The ONDO token itself is a governance token, allowing holders to vote on the future direction of the Ondo DAO, which controls the platform. So, in a nutshell, Ondo is the buttoned-up, professional, and use-centric gateway to RWA. Now, let's shift gears and talk about Mantra. If Ondo is the polished professional in a suit, Mantra is the global innovator building a comprehensive, vertically integrated ecosystem. Mantra is a Layer 1 blockchain built specifically for real-world assets. This is a key difference. While Ondo builds on existing chains like Ethereum, Mantra has its own foundational layer, built with the Cosmos SDK. This gives them immense flexibility and control over their environment. Their vision is much broader than just tokenizing used treasuries. Mantra aims to be the go-to platform for tokenizing a wide variety of assets from all over the world, particularly focusing on the MENA and Asian markets. They have a three-pillar approach: Mantra Omniverse, which is their collection of DeFi products; Mantra Chain, their core Layer 1; and Mantra Finance, which is their platform for tokenizing and trading RWAs. Their native token, Ohm, is used for everything: paying for gas fees on the Mantra chain, staking to secure the network, and participating in governance. This gives the OAN token a lot more built-in utility compared to a pure governance token. So, let's put them side by side. In terms of technology, Ondo leverages the security of established chains like Ethereum. Mantra has its own sovereign Layer 1 blockchain. This is a classic trade-off. Ondo benefits from existing network effects and battle-tested security, while Mantra has greater customizability and control over its own destiny, but also carries the burden of building and securing a new network from scratch. When it comes to market focus, they are worlds apart. Ondo is laser-focused on the U.S. and institutional clients, navigating the complex American regulatory landscape. Mantra, on the other hand, is casting a much wider net, targeting emerging markets in the Middle East and Asia. This is a really interesting contrast. The U.S. market is huge and wealthy, but highly regulated. Emerging markets offer explosive growth potential and perhaps a more flexible regulatory environment. MANTRA's recent moves to establish a strong presence in Dubai highlight this global strategy. Now for the really important part: tokenomics. The ONDO token is primarily for governance. Its value is tied to the success and growth of the Ondo ecosystem and the fees it generates. The OM token has a much broader range of utilities. It's the lifeblood of the Mantra chain. You need it for transactions, for staking, and for governance. This multifaceted utility could create more sustained demand for the OE token as the ecosystem grows. More activity on the Mantra chain directly translates to more demand for OM. So, which token will win by 2026? This is the million-dollar question, and honestly, there's no simple answer. It depends on which strategy you believe will be more successful. If you think the future of RWA is about slowly and safely onboarding large institutions within a strict use regulatory framework, then Ondo Finance looks like a very strong bet. Their connections with BlackRock and their focus on compliance are powerful advantages. They are building the bridges that traditional finance trusts. However, if you believe the real explosion in RWA will come from global adoption, tokenizing a diverse range of assets beyond just treasuries, and building a dedicated blockchain for this purpose, then Mantra presents a compelling case. Their Layer 1 approach gives them a powerful long-term advantage in terms of scalability and specialization. Their focus on the Middle East and Asia could tap into some of the fastest-growing economies in the world. The integrated utility of the OAN token is also a very bullish factor. Let's think about potential scenarios. By 2026, Ondo could have successfully become the default platform for DAOs and crypto funds to park their PRI, stablecoins, and yield-bearing use treasuries. This would be a massive success and would drive significant value to the ONDO token as the DAO's treasury grows. In the same time frame, Mantra could have become the leading platform in Asia for tokenizing real estate, private credit, or even startup equity. If their Layer 1 chain gains significant traction with developers and users, the demand for the OM token for gas and staking could drive its price up substantially. Here's my personal take. I don't think this is a zero-sum game. The RWA market is so gigantic that there is more than enough room for both Ondo and Mantra to succeed spectacularly. They are, in many ways, targeting different markets with different philosophies. It's like comparing a high-end investment bank to a global tech incubator. Both can be incredibly valuable. However, if we are forced to think about which one has a higher potential for explosive, exponential growth, the argument for Mantra is very strong. Building a new Layer 1 is a high-risk, high-reward strategy. If they pull it off and become the Ethereum of RWAs, the upside is almost limitless. The broad utility of the OAN token supports this high-growth narrative. Ondo is arguably the safer, more conservative play. Its growth is tied to the pace of institutional adoption and regulation, which can be slow. But it's a very solid project with incredible connections and a clear, proven use case. So what should you do? As always, this is not financial advice. You have to do your own research. Look at their market caps, their circulating supply, their development teams, and their community engagement. But I hope this breakdown has given you a clear framework for understanding the key differences between these two RWA titans. In conclusion, both Mantra and Ondo Finance are top-tier projects leading the charge in the RWA space. Ondo is the compliant, use-focused bridge for institutions. Mantra is the ambitious global Layer 1 ecosystem builder. Which one will perform better by 2026 depends on whether you favor the steady, institutional path or the high-growth, global innovation path. It's going to be an incredibly exciting race to watch. What do you guys think? Are you Team Ondo or Team OM? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective on which project you think has the edge. Thanks for watching, and if you got value from this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the crypto world. See you in the next one.